The light has turned on, now we going now.
My name is Stacy Sharp. I'm the school fiscal officer at Capitol High School, commonly known as the ASB lady. I've worked at Capitol for this is my 10th year. I'm super excited to have this machine in our building.
What were you thinking before you started today's workout?
I was thinking, that's just a piece of machinery that kind of looks easy and won't be any big deal.
And what were you thinking after the workout?
I feel like Jell-O. I'm very excited with how quickly I feel the results in just the 8 minutes that we worked out.
Can you tell me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard did you feel like you worked?
I was probably at a 10. It's been a while. I'm very out of shape right now, and I feel it all.
And if you did this once a week for a month, what do you think would happen?
I think I'd get bigger, faster, stronger. I'm kind of excited because I have access to the building when everybody else is gone, and I can go in, work at my own pace, do what I want to do, and don't have to have any audience and watch my body transform.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I'm Brooke Weatherly. I'm a 9th grader at Capitol, and I'm on the cheer team at CHS.
Awesome. And tell me, what were you thinking about before you started today's P2P workout?
Before?
Yeah.
I was kind of nervous at first, but it was really fun. I liked it.
Awesome. And now that you're finished with it, how does it feel?
Yeah, I liked it a lot. It wasn't as hard as I thought it'd be.
Good. And tell me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard do you feel like you worked?
I feel like I worked like a 9, probably.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good job. And if you did this once a week for like a month, how do you think that the results would be?
I think I'd be really conditioned and stuff. I think I'd be able to do a lot more physically and mentally and stuff too.
You think it would help your cheer?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot.
Awesome. So you'd like to do this again on a regular basis?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Great. Thanks so much for coming out.
Yeah, thank you.
That's great. Good job.
Bailey Glenn. I'm in 9th grade, and I go at Capitol High School.
Hi, Bailey. Can you tell me what you were thinking about the workout before you started?
Before the workout, I was thinking this is going to be hard because my mom was telling me all about it.
Cool. How did you feel about it after the workout?
After the workout, I felt like I want to do this again, and I definitely want to try doing it more.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard do you think you put in the effort today?
I feel like I put in 8 of effort.
Awesome. So you feel like there's room for improvement as you move forward. Fantastic. And so you would do it again on a regular basis?
Yes, I would do it again on a regular basis.
Great. Thanks so much.
Miley Rocha. I'm in 9th grade, and I go to Northwest Christian High School.
Fantastic. Can you tell me what you were thinking about the P2P workout before you started?
I was kind of nervous, but I was excited, so.
Good. And how did you feel after the workout?
I felt like I had gotten a really good workout in, and I felt encouraged.
Fantastic. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how much effort do you think you put into the workout today?
I think I put in a 10, just because I wanted to see what would happen if I put in all my effort.
Fantastic. And how did you feel that the results were?
Pretty good.
Awesome. So you feel like you would do this sort of workout again on a regular basis?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Absolutely. Thanks for taking time to try out the P2P system today.
So my name is Javier Sola, S-O-L-A. I'm a police officer with the City of Olympia.
All right, officer, can you tell me what you were expecting before you saw the P2P workout today?
So earlier today, I was invited to a high school to see the system. My first impression that I saw, it was a great turnout. It was about 50 kids. What I noticed that the common denominator that those kids were non-athletes. That was my first impression, and I think that's the beauty of this system. You don't have to be an athlete to actually be successful. Sometimes we all know you go to the gym, you see the big guy, and then you get intimidated. It's discouraging for you. So this system, I think it could be a stepping stone into becoming that athlete, and then and then just to gain some self-confidence. I think it's great.
Let me ask you how you felt that the kids reacted to the system after they had a chance to go through the workout.
Well, again, it was a great turnout. Those kids were really excited to do it, and actually they didn't want to leave, so they want to keep doing it, especially that big bag that we just keep punching it. It was a lot of fun, and then for me as an officer, I think this is the very definition of community policing. I have an opportunity to see these kids. They see me with them. They see me as a human being, and I think this is a great way to build that trust with the community. I think it's a great system. I can't speak. I can't say anything bad about it. It's great.
Okay, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Officer Sieg, S-E-I-G, and I work for Olympia Police Department, and I'm currently assigned as a school resource officer for Capitol High School.
Great. Can you tell me a little bit about your expectations before you saw the P2P in action?
Yeah, well, I had only heard about it, and so my expectations were that it was going to be a really good, intense, short workout and works all muscle groups. But it was just explained to me kind of maybe it was some isometric pull or some bag equipment. But when it came in and I saw the whole thing together, then it was like, all right, how do we make this work? This is exciting.
What were your impressions now that you've seen it in action and the reaction that it got from your kids today?
So today was great. For those that obviously hadn't been there, we had just tons and tons of kids come out to see this machine in action, and we got to work out with them, and it was better than I can ever expected. They had the best time working out, doing biceps and triceps and kicking and punching and just using their own body weight to see what they can do. And we had the gamut of kids that either athletic or absolutely down to no athletic abilities. And the best part were the ones that have, aren't in sports or aren't doing athletics, come in and try it, and they loved it. I mean, they just absolutely loved it. And to see, case in point, we just had one particular student that I deal with quite a bit, sometimes in trouble, sometimes not, but not always making the best choices. This kid came in and gave it his all, had the best time, stuck around for an entire hour to do this workout twice, brought in some of his friends and some of the other kids that I saw on the outskirts watching us work out, start to filter in, start to stand in line, started to ask us like, well, what's this do? Can I try that? And that was the best part. Like, it was so much fun to work out with up to 50 kids cycling in and out, more than you would ever expect.
So that's fantastic. And so obviously you feel like this is something that you could get the kids interested again going forward, working out weekly or?
Yeah, so absolutely. So we have the ability that every week we actually have a club. And so the kids have already been wanting to name this club, to come back to it, tell their friends ideas that they want to implement, extra stuff that they could do in the meantime while they're waiting. So we're going to be using it definitely every week. And we have lots of staff members that have tried it before and one that just did it. And they are super excited to either work out with the kids or be able to work out on their own, or even some of the sports teams that can kind of work it into their program to get them stronger. So yeah.
Awesome. Thanks so much, officer.
You're welcome.
That's Detective Jason Winner with the Olympia Police Department. My last name is spelled W-I-N-N-E-R.
Detective, can you tell me what your expectations were before this morning's workout with the high school?
Yeah, as a police officer, I really believe that we are community leaders by default, and we don't always have an outlet for that between calls for service or, just the hectic schedules that we work, and we don't always see people at the best, and although we try our best, I think this was an outlet, and for my vision for this was to just be able to introduce the kids, let them see us behind the badge, work out with them, and really start to build some relationships, start mentoring them, and just some values, and helping them through a pretty pivotal time in their lives. And so I think this was my goal, just trying to see these kids and let them see me as one of them. And after this morning, I realized that I was even shooting low. My goals, what I thought was my vision, has changed. It's even bigger now because I met kids that that maybe have never worked out before. Kids from all walks of life, equally excited, asking me to come back. When can they come back? Telling me they're going to commit to these workouts every week. We're making the same commitment to them. And, I had the benefit of good mentorship when I was a kid, and through high school, through sports, and through working out in the gym. There's a lot of camaraderie that's built there, and like I said, I had a lot of mentorship, and I think this is my way of kind of paying that forward back in the community. And I just can't wait to get started. Oh, it was awesome seeing them this morning. A lot of kids very timid, not quite sure if they wanted to get started. They didn't want to be the first one to try it. They're a little bit hesitant, and some of these kids clearly weren't experienced in the gym, maybe not as athletic as they wish they were, maybe not involved in sports. So we had a little bit of a slow start, and as it went, more and more kids started going, and it was lined up station to station. Kids wanted to try the next one, telling me they're ready to go. I heard one say, what did he say? He said, I heard one kid say, hey, every time I do something, I want to keep going. I want to do more. So it was great. It was overwhelming. It was perfect. It couldn't have been better. Yeah, building this into the schools going forward, I think that's just it's going to start building itself. I'm really just going to be part of it, and I'll be there to help out, and I think I'm just going to be there to participate. The kids are taking it on themselves, and it's going to be great. The other officers are excited as well. They were pulling kids in, building relationships, or building camaraderie right away, working together, motivating each other. You could hear the kids starting motivating themselves, motivating each other. A lot of camaraderie being built, a real good atmosphere. I mean, I couldn't ask for more.
My name's Chase Vanderveer, Vandiver. Great.
Can you tell me, what did you think about the workout before you started? What did you expect?
Before I started, it's a little intimidating. It's a lot of equipment here. Didn't really know what it all was meant for.
And then can you tell me, after the workout, how did you feel?
Oh, I'm dying. After the workout, I'm dying. It's a killer. It's a full body workout.
Oh, fantastic. And then tell me, what did you like the most about the workout?
Your muscles couldn't handle it by the end. Yeah. You were almost quitting.
Give me a feeling on a scale of 1 to 10. How hard did you work out today?
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably a good 8.
Awesome. And then what do you expect would happen if you were to do this for once a week for a month?
For once a week, for a month, you'd probably get a lot stronger. Hopefully it would get easier as time goes on.
So do you expect you to do this again on a regular basis?
Oh yeah, I'll do it again.
Yeah, so I'm Traylon, Lahn, and I play football and soccer at Capitol High School.
Awesome. Can you tell me, before you started the workout, did you know what to expect?
Before I started the workout, I had no idea on what to expect, only that it wasn't easy and that I would have to try really hard.
And tell me, after the workout, what is your impression?
It's really hard. After the workout, it's really hard. No matter your skill or age, you're going to push yourself if you try. And if you put forth the effort, you'll get results.
Awesome. And then personally today, how did you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard did you feel like you worked at?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I feel like I worked at a 8, probably an 8 because
you're still standing up?
Yeah, I'm still standing.
Great. Then tell me, if you were to do this once a week for a month, how do you expect the results?
If I did this once a week for a month, I would probably see major results if I pushed myself, and would probably do it.
My name is Brian Vanderveer. I'm the boys basketball coach at Capitol High School.
Fantastic. Can you tell me what you expected from this workout before you started today?
I expected it to be hard, not nearly as hard as it was. But it was great. It was a great experience.
Fantastic. Can you tell me what particularly you liked about the workout?
I particularly liked how it changes so rapidly, I think, with our players and kind of attention span of athletes, changing things up quickly, just like we try to do with our practices in basketball, makes things really, really good. The fact that every couple of minutes things are changing, it keeps them engaged longer. Definitely kept me engaged.
Fantastic. And can you tell me what you might expect for yourself or for your team if you were to use this workout once a week for a month?
I think I would expect to see a lot of increase in our players using this once a week. Once they get back into the weight room, I think you're going to see increase in their bench, their squats, their stamina. I think it's just a total workout that would help them completely.
Awesome. So you think this would be a good thing to keep doing on a regular basis?
I definitely think it'd be a great thing. I definitely intend to keep to try to implement this once a week in our off-season conditioning.
My name is Jalen Glenn, and I am the head cheerleading coach at Capital, and I also am a massage therapist.
Great. Can you tell me what your expectations were for this workout before you saw it?
Oh gosh, I mean, it was actually low. It doesn't look as tough as it is, but it's a good quality machine, and I really think it's going to get the stamina built for a lot of kids and a lot of muscle.
Awesome. And what did you particularly like about the workout?
Just the flow of it, how everybody kind of works together without really working together.
Awesome. Then for you personally, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard do you think you worked today?
Probably about an 8.
Yeah? Good deal. And then if you get your personally or your cheerleading squad doing this once a week for a month, what do you expect your results would be?
Much better speed and stamina to get through stunting, and just kind of, more working together on a daily basis.
So you see yourself using this on a regular basis going forward?
Oh yes, we start back up in June, and they'll be working on this at least once a week, if not twice.
Hello, my name is Chris Pettit. I'm actually with Paramount Residential Mortgage Group. I was able to sponsor this event, and I remember when TJ said, come prepared to work out, and that is not what I did. Came in my office attire, so it was very exciting to be a part of this, though.
Fantastic. Can you tell me what your expectations were before you saw the workout in progress?
Now, I may not have had high expectations on the workout, but I watched the promo video, and there was not a guy that was my size on there, so I was a little intimidated at first. But I even came in my office attire and was able to work out and have some exciting, fun time with the rhythm of everybody working out with me.
So do you feel like there was a lot of equilibrium for different types of people and physiques in this workout?
Absolutely. The opportunity to work out with other people at every level of their level of competition or athleticism doesn't matter. This is a hard workout for anybody. You go at your own pace, but you do it with a community of people at the rhythm of everybody else that pushes a little harder.
Oh, fantastic. And so you would expect, if you were to do this once a week for a month, what would you expect your results to be?
My anticipation, if I was to work out once a week, I would definitely start to see a noticeable change in not only my physique, but my stamina. This was definitely harder than I thought it would be.
Great. Well, thanks to you and your group for sponsoring this opportunity for the kids in the high school. It's great.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Good job. And then a title, I don't know what are you with the school or whatever? Just okay. Well, then just, your name is good.
Okay.
All right, we're ready.
Okay, my name is Brent Vanderveer. Last name spelled Vandiver.
Great. Can you tell me if you had any expectations coming in to do this workout today?
Not really. My brother said we were coming to test out some new equipment, and so I really didn't know what to expect.
And after the workout, what did you feel?
Pain.
Awesome. So you got your money's worth. Tell me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard do you think you worked out today?
Probably about a 7 to 8.
Nice.
I'm out of shape, but this thing would definitely put you in shape.
Yeah. So you feel like there's an equilibrium. Obviously, there are some guys here who are really built, but you feel like working out on a machine like this allows for all levels?
All levels. Absolutely.
Great. So you feel like this might be something you could do on a regular basis?
Absolutely.
The light has turned on, now we going on. Hey.